Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another episode of this Piscean Reports. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys are having a beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's lovely. I can't believe it's already almost 5 o'clock, but I got a late start today, so that probably has something to do with it. For those of you new to my channel, welcome aboard. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Alright, so I decided to draw a few cards for you guys. I wanted to get a quick love reading, see what's going on. And this is very interesting for somebody out there. And hopefully this resonates with you. If it does not, you know, there's a million. There's a million readers, and hopefully you find someone or a message that resonates with you as far as love goes on one of the other channels. But anyway, so I was looking at this message here. The overall energy and what I am picking up from this is that there is someone out there who has someone is in love with the collective, okay, and they want to get with you, and they actually would like to marry you, if you know, but they are in a bit of a, if you're British, you've heard this phrase before. I don't think anybody in America knows it. Maybe if you're my age and maybe further back, you will. I heard this in a movie a long time ago, but somebody is in a bit of a sticky wicket, okay? Like I said, if you're British, you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't heard that in forever. You know, I don't know if that's still a phrase anybody even uses anymore, but like I said, I heard it a long time ago, and this fits it. Somebody's in a bit of a sticky wicket, okay? Let me show you what you got going on here. You've got children. Let me bring that up closer. You've got children, wedding, and chemistry. Okay? Do I want to show you the rest of them? Let me go this way. I'm going to go down. Instead of going across on the cards, I'm going to go down, because here's the deal. There is someone who, like I said, who would like to get with you. Like they would straight like to marry you. But I drew 3 tarot cards, and if I'm going down in a row, this person is someone. You have the Emperor here. So I feel like this person has some kind of ties to someone else. They got something going on. Maybe they are in a position of power. If they're not in a position of power, they're in a position of influence on some level. You know, maybe they own their own business. Maybe they, you know, are working for a company. And it's a prestigious company, and it's one of those companies that is big on morals, you know, their employees having good moral standing in the community, that type of situation. And so they, you know, it's something like that. This person is somebody who is got something going on, okay? But the bottom card right under that, you have children, Emperor, and seduction. So this person, what I get from this person is with someone, okay? Because on seduction, one of the phrases on here is third party interference, hooking up, that type of thing, dating, and temptation. So for someone out there, I feel it's like this. You may have been with this person. Maybe you guys either dated a long time ago, or you know, with seduction right under it, I see hooking up. So maybe in third party interference, that type of thing. So I feel like this person has a position in the community somehow, some way, right? But this person has children, so they may very well be married, okay? And they can't, clearly they cannot, because they have other they're clearly not available. Okay, if they are married or whether they're just they're with someone and they're in a committed relationship. They're in a committed relationship, and I think they want to get with you, but like it says, your love life is being affected by children. So this person, I think they would like to get with you. They would like to be with you, marry you, because like I said, in that second row, you've got wedding and you've got the devil. Again, temptation, so that's twice that you have the devil card. That you have the energy of temptation. I would like to be with the collective. I think this person wants to be with you, but they have another commitment going on. They're committed and they're in a whole other situation over here. There was an old movie called what was that man? The Man in a Gray Flannel Suit. I think that's what it was. And he was in love with this woman, but he has a standing in the community, and he couldn't do all this other kind of stuff. So I feel it's like that. And clearly, this person is committed. They're in a situation, and I feel like if they didn't have children, they would be with you, because to see wedding here, this person actually would like to marry you. This person could see themselves in a committed relationship with you. Okay. But, seeing temptation here, I feel like what the universe is saying is this person, they want to be with you. They can't really be with you. They would like to be with you. I think they fantasize about being with you. They dream about, having something with you, but they can't be with you because they're in this other thing, and I don't think they can get out of it. So, and then the card under that is healthy choices. I see the healthy choices card two different ways. It's like this. Either this person didn't make a healthy choice. They didn't make the right decision. And now they're forced to live with it. Okay. But, with seduction, with temptation and the devil and married, they are tempted. They're tempted. They're considering leaving this other situation to be with you. If they're not, I don't know if they're just considering it or they dream about it, they fantasize about it, but there is someone who can see themselves with you. So I feel like it's a situation where you may have been with someone, maybe you had hooked up, and so maybe you and this guy or girl, take it as resonates, it goes both ways, that you guys hooked up, y'all, had something, and I feel like maybe you stepped away, and because you stepped away, this person now is stuck just thinking about you, dreaming about you, fantasizing about a life with you, a connection with you. They can see themselves married to you. And I will say this, if this is you and you're dreaming and fantasizing about this other person, then the universe, in which case this becomes advice. The universe is saying you need to make some healthy choices, okay? Or there is a need to stay strong. Remember, you see what's going on over there. The feeling and the vibe I get is that you and this person had a connection, and then you woke up, okay, and then you guys split. Okay, but this person is either dreaming about being with you, wanting to be with you, or you could see yourself being with someone, but this person, however it goes. So it's going to be different for both people. For there's a lot of you guys out there. For some of you, it is you who can see yourself being married to this person. Maybe you're the one who fantasizes about being with this person. And seeing yourself married to this person, in which case this becomes advice. The universe is saying, you need to make some healthy choices, okay? That energy, everything that's going over there does not serve your highest good, okay? And if that's the case, there's the message, there's the energy. But now, if it is the other way, and you were the smart one, and you said, you know what, I'm not doing this isn't right, it's not healthy, it's not benefiting me in any way, and you were the one who stepped away. Look at you. The last card here was chemistry. So this person can see themselves with you. They can see themselves married to you. You guys had, as far as this person's concerned, the chemistry between the two of you, the connection between the two of you is better. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So this person may be obsessing over you. They can't let go of you. They can't stop thinking about you. They can see themselves married to you. They fantasize about you. Okay, but you were the one who made the healthy choice and said, you know what, I'm not doing this. And you walked away. Now, under chemistry, you have the Seven of Cups. Okay, and love call is under that. So, for some of you guys, I think that there is someone who is very, very serious, like seriously considering walking away from this connection going on over here to be with you. They think that you guys can make something, you can make it work. Like they literally can see themselves married to you and all some kind of stuff. And, you know, as far as the Seven of Cups, if anything, is just confusion over whether or not they want to pull the trigger. You know, what if? I think that is what's plaguing your person's mind. All the what ifs. What happens if I do walk away from this? Clearly it's not, if their focus is on you, then clearly what they got going on over there isn't good. You know what I mean? So much so to the point where they ready to just straight walk away. You know, I think about the other person. We had a good thing going on. You know, we really did have good chemistry, and maybe I'm making a mistake staying over here when my heart is really over here. You know, which is wow. You know, I saw this, I was like, wow. That's amazing if that's the case. In which case, somebody is thinking about giving you a call. Okay. So if that is the case, the advice from the spirit is to make some healthy choices. Be smart. Okay. Somebody here needs to is making the right decision, is making the healthy choices. I think it's you. Okay, I think that you are smart enough to walk away, and so this person would absolutely, if they could, they would jump up tomorrow and come be with you. They would call you. They would, you know, they want to marry you. They think that you guys are perfect together. You know, to the point where they may even be obsessed about you. You know, they can't get over you. There's something about you that, you know, they just can't forget. They cannot forget. And to see wedding and chemistry and, you know, and love call, God dang, I really want to call the collective. You're all I think about. I need you. You know what I mean? I love you. But I'm stuck. This person is bound. I think if he didn't have children, he or she didn't have children, they would run off and go be with you. You know, and if this is a woman, you know, because, you know, just because it's an emperor here, I'm using the energy that's there. You know, that could just be the energy, not necessarily a man, but more like the energy, in which case it's a woman who says, boy, if I didn't have these kids, I swear to God, I would go and be with the collective, because, you know, I can see myself married to them. We had such a good chemistry together. You know, this person made me feel good, and this person made me feel happy, you know, and they're very, very tempted to calling you. If they are not tempted, they absolutely will. And I think the only thing, like I said, is they're just, should I do it? Should I pull the trigger? Should I call? Should I, you know, what if I say, what if I just make this decision, say, I don't want to be with this person. I'm up, I'm out. I'm going over here. I'm going for it. And the person doesn't, in the collective, you, doesn't want them. You know what I mean? And I think that is where this energy is coming into play. Do I, don't I? Should I, shouldn't I? You know, I love the collective. God damn, I can see myself married to the collective. The collective is everything I ever wanted in a person. We really had good chemistry together. Now, I will say this, with like I said, devil card and seduction. It could just be that they're making, if this is, you and you know, you could be making a mountain out of a molehill. Like, you could be making more of this than it really is. This could be the universe saying, you know what, you are caught up in, someone is caught up in the feelings of it. I think it, seeing the devil card here, that's, and the card of seduction, you know what I mean? I think it's more physically driven. If it is not you, or if you're, how I said, like I said, you could be the female and you've got kids, or you could be a man who's tied down to this family situation. But bottom line, I think it's the I feel it's more passion driven than, head over. It's not a head over heart situation. I think this is someone who may be thinking from their loins. Oh, they made me feel so good. Oh man, I had such a good time with them. They made me feel some type of way. Somebody made the other person feel some type of way. And so much so that they willing to give up everything to try to go over and make a commitment to you, because they think that, that there's something there. Okay. Very interesting. And then I looked on what was on the bottom of the deck, soulmates. Look at that. Somebody thinks that you are their soulmate. You are the one. You're the one that got away. Okay, and they're very, very, very tempted to calling you. I would say for some of you, probably even expect a text or a call or some kind of communication to kind of gauge where you guys are, where your feelings are, where your thoughts are. Do they still think about me? Do I make them, do they feel the same thing I'm feeling? Is it just me? You know what I mean? That type of thing. Somebody is very, 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 very tempted to make that call, make that connection, pull that trigger. You know what I mean? Go for it. So, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Do I want to... I should really just leave this here. You have worth waiting for. So, worth waiting for. Let me see. Hold on before I do this. Maybe you are waiting, for some of you, you're waiting on someone to get divorced, or you're waiting on someone to walk away, okay, because maybe you think that this person is worth waiting for. Okay, but again, healthy choices. I keep seeing that. Healthy choices. Make better choices, I think this is a situation where the universe is saying you may be thinking with your loins, thinking more physical than, it's a physical connection than spiritual. Let me see, one more. And then I'll just stop it. You want to give me one more? One more. Getting to know each other. As you heal your innermost, what's it say? As you heal your innermost selves to each other. Oh, reveal. I'm sorry. See, this is what happens when you don't wear glasses. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So, I think somebody is definitely going to do that. Man, that's a trip, worth waiting for. I don't know. It's not my place to give my opinion on the whole thing, but you've got worth waiting for and getting to know each other again. So I think somebody is going to contact you, and who's worth waiting for here? Is it the other person? Do you think this other person is worth waiting for? And they're going to contact you, and you guys are going to kind of start back up again? Or is this a situation where I don't know. Bottom line, expect communication. This is gonna go down. This is gonna go down. We're seeing worth waiting for and getting to know each other. Somebody is ready to walk away from a situation. They're wanting to be with you. They see you as the one. You've got chemistry, temptation, seduction, you know what I mean? And love call and soulmates. So this, for some of you guys, it could be a soulmate situation. Someone sees you as their soulmate, or you see them as your soulmate, and you feel like this person is, if they contact you, maybe the conversation between you guys, it I don't know, brings something back up, and you feel like this person is worth waiting for. And the universe is saying maybe there is something here, like your person made a mistake. You guys are soulmates, and your person made a terrible mistake, and now they're ready to correct the mistake. They're ready to come to you. They wanna marry you. They think that the chemistry, the chemistry is good, but it is going to, it's gonna take. You guys are going to have to take your time if this is the case. If you guys are soulmates and your person walks away, and take your time. Take your time, okay? Because if you are soulmates, take your time and try to get to know each other again. Sorry about the sounds outside. I just don't feel like getting up to let the window down. But anyway, so that is the message for you. Expect a call. Someone is ready to get to you. Someone's coming to you. Okay. You got soulmates here. You guys are probably, this could be for some of you guys, not all of you. I don't know why I'm so hesitant. I don't know. And back in the day when I did readings, I would go, oh my God, this is so exciting and it's beautiful and this person's coming back to you and this. But being in a different energy, I'm like, okay, well, this is what it says, and good luck. Good luck. I hope everything works out for you guys. So somebody is definitely ready to pull the trigger and come to you. They feel like you guys are soulmates. They think you're worth waiting for. You're worth going for. A divine timing is at work in your love life, is at work in the love life in this situation. So take it how it resonates, but take your time. Okay, this person clearly is going to come to you. The only advice that I would have here, like it says, is just to get to know each other again. Take your time and like I said, try to get to know each other on a deeper level, because what I'm seeing out, with a seduction and a devil card, I think at this point it's more of a undeniable physical connection between you two. But take your time and try to get to know each other on a deeper level. You know what I mean? Like really get to know each other. See what this person is like. Allow them to show you their innermost self. Okay, and vice versa. Okay. All right, and then hopefully, you guys, peeling back the layers and showing each other, the thing now, a lot of guys are saying now is, okay, I want to see you without your makeup. And understandably so. Y'all love looking at them videos on YouTube where the woman is looking like, oh my God, and with all that makeup and layers and foundation and the whole nine, and she's gorgeous, looking like a model and devastatingly gorgeous. And then you see them, they show themselves with it and without it. And as I understand why more guys today are saying, no, I'm looking at your representative. I want to see you. I want to know what I'm getting before before I get any more serious. So, you know what I mean? It's like that, peeling back the layers, being allowed to show each other everything about each other, your good sides and your bad sides. All right. I'm going to go ahead and go. I love this. This is fascinating. And I hope it works out for you. I hope it works out, All right, I'm going to go ahead and go. I guess I will see you guys next time on the next video. And, You guys have a fabulous afternoon and evening. And it is Saturday at 6 o'clock Central. And I don't even think this video will be uploaded in time for me to say that. But at 6 o'clock today, the 10 Commandments come on ABC. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I never miss it. And if you're like me, hopefully you're excited right now too and going, oh my God, that's today. I thought it was tomorrow. I thought it was Sunday. Because back in the day, they used to show it every Easter Sunday. But now they changed it and they do it the week before. And they used to do it the week before on Sunday, and now they do it on Saturday for some reason. But anyway, 10 Commandments comes on later, just putting that out there. All right, I love you guys. I will see you next time on the next video. You guys have a great afternoon and a great evening, and I will check you guys out later. All right, bye-bye.